Do you need help tuning your ukulele? I'm going to show you how to tune it quickly using different methods depending on what you have, so you can get back to playing your uke right away. So go grab your uke and let's tune it up. Hey there ukulele fans, thanks for joining me at I Think I'm Gonna Uke. My name is Tony, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to tune your ukulele. Now keep in mind, if you have brand new strings, like if you just bought a new pack of Aquila strings, you should expect that they're going to be out of tune pretty much every time you play. It usually takes a few weeks before new strings get stretched out enough to where they'll consistently stay in tune for a while. I'll show you every method how you can tune your ukulele, and the last couple methods may surprise you, so stick around to the end. I'll have chapter links in the description box below, so if you need, you can kind of jump to other sections depending on what you need. I'll also leave links and details about joining my mailing list and how you can help support the channel in the description box below. So I'm going to show you standard tuning from starting with the top string, the string closest to my face, down to the bottom string, the string closest to my toes. And so keep in mind, when you're tuning, especially if they're new strings, if the pitch is way off, then you're going to have to tune the tuning knob a large amount, like maybe a quarter turn or something. But once the string gets really, really close, where it's almost in tune, then you just need to barely turn it. You know, sometimes just pushing on it just a little bit will get that fine-tuned touch that you need. All right, so let's go on to the first method. The easiest way to tune it is just by playing this video and listen to the ukulele, which is already in tune, and then tune your uke to match the pitch of G, C, E, A. Now, starting with the G string, I'll pluck it a few times, and then you adjust your tuning knobs until your open G string sounds just like this, or at least really, really close. All right, so I'll pluck it 4 times for each string. So listen closely. You may want to turn your volume up so you can kind of hear it just right, and then just adjust your tuning knobs. All right, so we'll start with the G. If you're not in tune yet, then just rewind the video and just keep adjusting your tuning knobs just slightly until you get the exact same pitch. All right, now on to the open C string. All right, next is the E string. And then finally the A string. Now, if all your strings are in tune, it should sound just like this. On to tuning method number 2. This is probably by far the most common way to tune your ukulele, is using a clip-on tuner like this. Or sometimes you might see smaller ones like this, but they work the same way. It's just a lower profile. I'm not getting sponsored or anything. I'm just using this as an example because I prefer to use clip-on tuners because you can tune it and it feels the vibrations of the ukulele rather than listening to the ambient sound like with an old-fashioned tuner. So you can use this in a noisy room. Maybe there's other people around you and they're tuning their instruments. The clip-on tuner will work perfect. So if you're playing with others, I definitely think this is the best way, because most clip-on tuners will have multiple settings. So make sure that you select the ukulele option before you start tuning. And these tuners, they often give a readout, like maybe the first, second, third, or fourth string, and they'll show G, C, E, A on the display. So I'll walk you through tuning each string. We'll start from the top string, the G string, down to the bottom, to the A string. Using standard tuning is G, C, E, A. So we keep adjusting your string until it's just right on. All right, tuning method number 3 is another popular way to tune your ukulele, is by using an app on your phone. I like to use Guitar Tuna. They're not a paid sponsor or anything. I mean, unless someone from Guitar Tuna is listening, then I'm totally open. But anyway, so just go to the App Store, search for Guitar Tuna. You can use this app to tune a lot of different stringed instruments other than the ukulele, but the default setting just happens to be guitar. Obviously, it's in the name. But you can switch it to the ukulele standard tuning. Guitar Tuna is pretty good, but you do have to be in a quiet room in order for it to tune accurately. Plus, it gives a fun ding when you're in tune, so it makes you feel like you won something. There are a lot of tuning apps out there and they work pretty much the same and support multiple instruments. I just happen to be using this one as an example. Plus it's free. Now tuning method number 4, what if you don't have a tuner or a phone and maybe you're living off the grid? I don't know. No questions. So whatever your case may be, but if you have a piano, you can still tune your ukulele by using the piano. If you didn't know, the tonal range of the ukulele is the same as the middle C octave on the piano. So if you find the middle C key on the piano, you can tune your C string to match the middle C key on the piano. Then you can move up to the E key on the piano and tune your E string on your uke. Just keep adjusting the tuning knobs until your E string sounds just like the middle E key. Then move up to the G key and tune your G string the same way. And then you can move up to the A key and tune your A string till it matches. Some of you probably had a light bulb go off. And oh, so that's why they call it the high G, because the G is higher than the C rather than the lower G. All right, for tuning method number 5, now what if you don't have a tuner or a smartphone or a piano, but you have a guitar? Well, you're still in luck, because you can tune your ukulele using a guitar. Now a 6-string guitar is tuned E, A, D, G, B, E. But your uke only has 4 strings. So let's just use the bottom 4 strings of a guitar. So that gives us D, G, B, E. Now if we were to capo, take your capo, put it on the 5th fret of a guitar, now the D string becomes a G. The G becomes a C. The B becomes an E, and finally the E becomes an A. So now we have G, C, E, A. Now you may be thinking, wait a minute, that G note is lower than the C note. Yes, this is like low G tuning. You're right. So you can tune your ukulele with the C, E, A notes just on your ukulele to match the pitch of the guitar. But the G string, you're right, the G string is a low G, but if you're tuning to standard tuning, you'll need to tune to a high G. As long as your other strings are in tune with the guitar, like your C, E, A, then you can tune your high G string to the high G note, which will be here. The 3rd fret on your E string is that same high G note, or the 7th fret on your C string is that same high G note. So you can tune your high G string to either of those notes to get it in perfect pitch. Well, there you go. Those are all the different methods of tuning your ukulele to standard tuning. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial about all the different ways to tune your uke. If you did, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell and share this video with all your friends. Let me know in the comments what's your favorite tuning method. If you'd like to help support the channel, I'll leave all my links and details in the description box below. Well, until next time, have fun playing and God bless.